Joel Embiid puts up an absolute stinker. 14 and 10. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Hawks franchise. Today, we are getting into round 2 and beyond of the playoffs, if we can make it there. Now, last episode, we did upset the number 2 seed in the New York Knicks. At the point of the trade deadline and the All-Star break, we were barely even 500, and now we're, like, really cooking. And also, since this point, if you guys watched the last episode, you know that there has been a big update for Hoopland, which you guys have been showing a lot of support on my update video, so shout out to everybody, because that's pretty sweet. But anyway, getting into the coaches, I do have Greg Winston as the head coach for this team, but I didn't do any head coaches for any other teams. But that is on my rosters that I have a link in the description. You can just download, just copy and paste the link. Don't click on it, just copy and paste it. It's an amazing roster. I've been putting so much time and effort into it over the past 6 months. If you guys want it, you can download it. It's free. There you go. It's going to be in the description, as well as the Discord as well. So if you want to join that, it's definitely a fun group of people in that area. Anyway, as we get into round number 2 against the 76ers, Philly did go all the way to 6 games with the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis dropped 40, but it was not enough. And now we are going to be getting into it. So Philly's a higher seed. There's going to be the first 2 games in Pennsylvania, and it's going to be Tyrese Maxey, Caleb Martin, Buddy Hield, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid. So why do they not have D'Anthony Melton starting is the real question. So Isaiah Joe is their backup, like a 6-man, Kelly Oubre as well. And then they have Xavier Tillman, Paul Reed, and D'Anthony Melton is just down the depth chart, I guess. I don't know. He only played, a couple minutes. He only had averaged 2 points on the season. Now that with the update, teams only run like 5 men on the bench. So if I were to go to roster and edit my lineup, I'm only rocking 4 at the moment, but if I were to click optimize minutes, it's going to put it at 5. I'm going to figure out the minutes for round number 2. With our offense and defense projection, it is absolutely terrible. That's because Tijan Salon is projected to get minutes, and he is a 2-star. Yes, he has a super high ceiling, but he has a very low floor. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Like I said, we go into the playoffs. We see it's OKC versus Memphis. It's Dallas, Minnesota. It's Boston, Orlando. And then it's the 6th and 7th seed. So we're either going to take on Paolo Banchero in our division, or we'll take on Boston. All right, so here are the minutes for round number 2. Trae Young's going to be averaging 38 minutes a night. And then increase some of the minutes for the starters. It's going to be a 72-28 split. And then I actually am going to give Bruno Fernando some minutes at the center spot. I'm just feeling like there was a lot of power forward minutes open. And Donovan Clingan's going to play a mix of center and power forward. And then we'll just give it to Bruno Fernando. Solid vet. Yeah, he's not really hurting this team, I don't think. Doesn't really help our percentages overall. But for round number 2, game number 1, we are going to quick sim, and we lose by 8 points. Trae Young drops 37. Joel Embiid, 42 and 17. Dalton Connect, 6 points. AJ Griffin, 14. So again, AJ Griffin keeps trying to vie for a starting role. I think in this matchup, game number 2, we will probably quick sim again, and we lose by a fuck ton. Oh my god. Dalton Connect is absolutely fucking us up pretty bad. Jordan Hawkins didn't do very well either. Nobody really did well. Is Dalton Connect not the move? I mean, he's not even a 3-star if you really look at it. So maybe AJ Griffin slots in. We move Connect down as far as minutes. Keep him as a 6-man, and now AJ Griffin hops in and says, "Oh, I'll save us. I'll save us a little bit." We're not going to go any deeper than 25 minutes for the bench. We need our guys to still have some level of rest, but game number 3 has to be a win. It's in Atlanta, and we finally stop the bleeding. Finally, it's a 5-point win. Maxey drops 26. Trae Young drops 37 and 17 as Boston takes a 3-0 lead against Orlando. Dallas up 3-0 against the Wolves. Now with game number 4, this is going to be the first game that we probably live sim. We're going to live sim this. All right, a little less than 3 minutes left. Down by 6. Let's lock up here. Let's lock up. Caleb Martin's on the court. This is definitely the matchup as Tyrese Maxey spin move. Jalen Johnson gets a piece of it, and we're going the other way. Dalton Connect is in as well. The rookie trying to... Oh, my God. What are we doing? Get out of my way. Trae Young, you cannot leave him open from the 3. He's got it. It's a 3-point game. Changed the display so none of the pop-ups are going to, get in the way of the game. So you're going to have to keep your eyes peeled because it's not... Oh, my God. Get up off the ground. Why is Trae Young having to play ultimate on-ball defense? But yes, the graphics will not get in the way. Is this AJ Griffin? Can he knock this down? That's way off. Okay, Dalton Connect, you tried. You tried to get involved. Joel Embiid wide open underneath. He makes the floater. 5-point game. There we go. Pushing the pace big time on Caleb Martin. There's the layup up and in. Just back and forth, exchanging hooks. Nice job. Nice job, Nick Claxton. Way to fucking guard the paint. Really glad we brought you in and paid you a lot of money. Stay all over it. Don't let anyone in. Caleb Martin trying to back down little Trae Young. I'm not going to let you do it. That is a disgusting shot. Disgusting shot. We have a chance to tie this game up here. Oh my god, and it could be the rookie from the corner. Wide open. Knock it down! Dalton Connect from 3. It's a tie game with 1:15 left. 75 seconds and ticking. Tyrese Maxey kicks it. Oh my fucking god. Just sucked all the energy out of the stadium. It's okay. We're going to push the pace anyway. We're going to exchange blows! Jalen Johnson with a huge dunk. Trae Young, do not fall on the ground. Oh my god. It's almost like I knew. The ball rolled out. Let's go, Jalen Johnson. Push the pace. We're cherry picking. I probably actually should have shot a 3, but it's okay. We'll take the 2-point lead. Nick Claxton trying to get in front of one of the best players in the league. That's another block, and he's on his ass. Caleb Martin sat down by getting just absolutely stuffed, and the defense just non-existent. They're just like, right this way, Jalen. Of course, we were expecting you. Like they didn't put any resistance up. I was gonna kick it out, and oh my god, get up, Jalen. Block the ball. Okay, at least you contested it. We got to play the clock here. We have literally, like, the difference is like 6 seconds, and we're down by, or up by 2 points. So, clearly dribble the ball out. Usually, if you guys have been, fans of this series so far, you know that I absolutely squander these late-game opportunities. I've missed several shots as a game winners and whatnot, but not this time. Look at that pick and roll. Rolls in and out. 5 seconds left. Oh, God. Oh, God. Please don't do this. Please don't do this, Joel. Don't foul. It's a half-court shot from Joel Embiid. Okay. We win. Was that game 4, right? We tie it up here, 2-2, as a barn burner, an absolute classic. I could not get out what I was trying to say. I was trying to say that I always ruin game-winning opportunities because when I try to draw up plays, as Brandon Ingram had 31 points, usually I just either miss the shot or don't even get the shot off. And we look at the playoffs so far. It's a 3-1 lead, Dallas, 2-2 Memphis. And Boston swept Orlando, so that's not going to be a fun matchup for us. If the 76ers knock us off, then they will most certainly get their ass beat by Boston. But I think we have a good chance to beat this team, as it is now Game 5. Do we quick sim this one? I think we do. Quick sim it up, and we win! Let's fucking go. 118-134. Trae Young, 33 and 18. Joel Embiid puts up an absolute stinker. 14 and 10. It's a bad day to be a Philly fan, as we take a 3-2 lead. What is going on here? And Torrey Craig had 16 points off their bench. God damn. Okay, we're going to try to close it out on our home court. Game number 6. We'll go ahead and live sim. We'll actually hop into the game. We'll play the game. We'll play like the first 2 minutes of it. We'll simulate, and we'll hop in at the very tail end. Tip off here, Game 6. Trae Young with the ball. And we're looking to get this offense started early. Want to definitely, get some nice looks. Brandon Ingram on the wing gets a nice 3-pointer up, and that's absolute cash. Absolute cash money goes right on in. It's just a sky ball. Oh my God, who is this? AJ Griffin putting the work all over. Is that gonna roll in? It does. It's hard for me to tell if the shot is actually made or missed. Oh God, get that fucking ball out of here. Jalen Johnson sent that shit back to Narnia. Oh my God, wide open. What are we doing? What are we doing? Where's the defense? Caleb Martin is going to get picked on. I can already tell. It's basically whoever offense, because we're just going to pick on him. AJ Griffin at the top. Going to knock that down, hopefully. No, but look at the hustle from Brandon Ingram and Trae Young from deep. Going to miss that again, and we don't care. AJ Griffin gets the rebound again. Oh, my God. How many offensive rebounds was that? I mean, really, we should be focusing on our lack of being able to capitalize, but I like the hustle. I like the grit. The spin move gets absolutely sent back. Brandon Ingram on the defensive play. Joel Embiid at the elbow misses a shot. And this is kind of some sloppy offense here. Can we get into maybe an offensive set that isn't so just wild? There we go. A little pick and roll. Trae Young at the top. Didn't set his feet. Brandon Ingram gets another rebound. Kicks it out. Wide open is AJ Griffin. Can we knock that one down? We don't. I'm going to turn the UI on for you guys now because I feel like it's hard for you to even tell who made it and who missed. It's hard for me to even tell as I'm playing the game. So there we go, Nick Claxton, reverse slam. That's what I'm talking about. Get that offensive game going. He's definitely has the ability to stretch the floor, get bully down low, but we got to be more aggressive with him. Can we get it back to him? Bully down low. There we go, Jalen Johnson. Just use that size. Say, okay, Toby, you can back that thing down on me. All right, you can just back it down. You're not coming in the paint. Okay. Caleb Martin cannot do what he's doing. AJ Griffin is absolutely just so blue right now. AJ Griffin, can we stop the bleeding? Can we stop the cold stretch? Okay, I like the effort. Don't know what the fuck the plan was, but I like the effort. Dalton Connect's going to check in. Connect, can you be better on offense? That's already a start. And you missed the layup. And we get this huge slam. Got the springs in his legs. Okay, that pick and roll is gross. He just completely lost me. Oh my god, good contest. Good contest. Get the rebound. There we go. Can we have a chance to actually take the lead again? Brandon Ingram in transition, and nobody's going to guard him. Kick it out to Nick Claxton. He's going to knock down a three. He's on fire. He's on fire. The rookie gets the rebound, puts up the layup. It goes in. Dalton Connect giving us a spark off the bench. 19-18, and we are going to actually exit the game. And we're going to go ahead and live sim in the fourth quarter. Hey, look at that. We're up by 10 points. The odds of us blowing this, we could do it. Brandon Ingram at the line. He's going to nail the first one. Or maybe it's the second one. I don't know. I'm coming in out of context here. He's got 12 points. So he's definitely slowed down a little bit since his hot start in the first quarter. But, hey, let's go ahead and keep playing good defense. Jalen Johnson's just going to keep being an absolute defensive menace. One of the best defensive players in the entire NBA. The spin move is fucking filthy from Brandon Ingram. And he is trying to get a whole resurgence. And Trae Young's jumping in the sky. He's so excited. Buddy Hield's wide open. Let's not let that happen. Because the best way for them to come back in this one is to get wide open threes. Trae Young underneath. Is he going to get a slam? No, just going to get a nasty reverse. A little of this. A little of this. One of those little, like, Jelly Fam compilations, maybe. Oh my god, Tobias Harris almost undercut that. The spin move just created so much separation. That was just an insane move. And the spin moves are absolutely just crazy. I feel like they're not broken, but when you have super high handling, they're pretty insane. Trae Young just feeling himself. He just running after the ball. Had no confidence in the shot, but it still goes in. And we are just pouring it on here. This is going to be, and it's kind of setting in now. Oh my god, what the hell is happening? This is going to be an absolute amazing win for us because now, are you guys going to play any fucking defense? Do you want to maybe play now? I mean, we're not going to stop scoring. We are going to the Eastern Conference Finals against the Boston Celtics. We have literally done so much of the impossible, you know? This is such a mediocre team. What is going on? Joel, can you not? I'm trying to have like a little soliloquy. Can we calm down here? Yeah, Caleb Martin. I'm real scared of you, buddy. Go ahead and shoot that. Go ahead and shoot that. No, you can't come inside. You can't come inside. You got muddy shoes. You just fall over. Now you're injured. Look what you did to yourself. You should have listened to me. You just tore your fucking Achilles in the final game for no reason. 17 seconds left. I told you don't come inside. I didn't want that to happen to you, Caleb. I'm sorry, buddy. How do they have the ball? Okay, whatever. I'm just going to dribble this ball out. Anyway, we are going to Eastern Conference Finals. So what does that mean for us? Take on Boston. Dallas will probably end up beating Minnesota. OKC versus Memphis. I don't really know who's going to win that one, but regardless of the fact, we have a chance to be one of the top 4 teams in the entire NBA. If we look at the box score, Trae Young, 31. Nick Claxton had a crazy offensive game, 25 points. He played damn near 42 minutes in that matchup. Are these series going to get closed out? They do. So Memphis moves on, and so does Dallas. So it's going to be Atlanta versus Boston, the 1 versus the 7. And then Dallas versus Memphis, the 1 versus the 3. So that is the Eastern Conference and Western Conference finale as we are really winding down here. I mean, we're right there on the doorstep. It could be Dallas-Boston. Well, that's what it currently is right now in real life. This is going to be a really tough matchup. They have Holiday, White, Brown, Tatum, Porzingis. Everybody you'd expect to see. If we look at the rest of their roster, they finished 52-30 with a 121 offensive rating. They have Al Horford, Peyton Pritchard. And then, what the fuck is going on with that bench? That is really bad. They have Bates Diop. I don't even know if he's in the league anymore. Isaiah Mobley. If we have a chance to beat this team, it is taking advantage of that absolutely porous bench. So I think that's actually going to benefit us when we do like live sim, because we're going to get to see those players come in and leave absolute stink trails around behind them.